it goes back to schoolyard politics. How do you deal with the bully? You don't keep indulging them, you stand up to them. And I just look, it's one of my biggest gripes against the Biden administration. They PowerPointed their way through the defense of Ukraine when they should have. I'm making this up on the spot, but they should have Churchilled their way through it, right?
That's
Sometimes
right.
you just
Yep.
have to make a moral decision and say, this is right, this is wrong, and we're going to stand on the side of right. Can you talk a little bit about the Ukrainian people? Because the other thing that the whole great power approach gets wrong is the agency of the Ukrainians. They're not going to let the Russians, much less the U.S., dictate what happens to their occupied territories.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, look, back when I got one of the very first intel briefings, I was still in Congress when, basically they knew that Russia was going to attack. And one of the things the CIA and stuff was saying, they thought Ukraine would collapse in a week or two, but they said, look, the Ukrainian people will engage in basically guerrilla warfare. And we were, as a nation, going to transition to supplying this guerrilla warfare effort. Maybe it took a decade to do it. Now, obviously, that didn't come to fruition. But what that shows is that at least we vaguely understood the will of the Ukrainian people, which is, look, they don't see themselves as Russian. They see themselves, even Russian-speaking Ukrainians see themselves as much as of Russia as we do of England here in the United States of America.